Go ahead. That. Start the ritual. There we go. Oh, is that way the fuck out again? Oh, I gotta switch that camera. Fuck. Oops. I forgot about that. Da-da-da-da. Right, I need to go to camo. Camo needs a new thingy. Oh, fuck. There you go. Yeah, turn that off of that. Because that is fucked up looking. Yep, back to the can. Alright. Yep, we go. Figure it out. Okay, so activate. Much better. Okay. It's still fucking tilted wrong, but whatever. Oh, look at me. Fucking bald ass head. That's lovely. Who's going to be actually watching this? I apologize thoroughly. Yeah, still fucked up. Alright. That's probably about better right there. Damn it! And if anybody's commenting, I'll be there in a second. No. Okay, good. Alright, so yeah, that was fun. Just trying to get the damn camera set up. Oh, it's actually pretty good right there. Anyway, so all these things I wanted to do and talk to people about earlier, but some people had other ideas about how my time should be spent. Like, I don't know, cable company, maybe YouTube, whoever. Just decided that everything should be built up so none of my streams could be seen at the time. And that's just a YouTube thing. Good. Everybody, go ahead. So, I'm just gonna finish my work on camera. Whether anybody's watching or not, I really don't care. But I was really kind of pumped about building this diff because I keep getting better every time I do one, and I wanted to do it on camera, and then YouTube decided to tell me to go fuck myself. So, or I don't know, something went wrong somewhere. Whoever's fault it is. Usually it doesn't happen. Happened, just this one time because I happened to advertise the hell out of that particular stream. So they're like, "Oh, you're having a good time." No, I don't think so. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just bitter. But I wanted to do another little quick diff because everybody's always complaining about the diffs blowing up, and well, why don't do that? Because I've fixed a lot of things that were not right in the first place with them, and some things that weren't right with their instructions on how to fix them. For sure on that one. How to shim with those little goddamn pieces of tinfoil. Fuck that. Let me get in here a little closer so I can back away from the camera. You actually see what I'm doing. So, to build a bulletproof diff, you want to have brand new stuff all the way around because everything kind of meshes together. So it's better to have something that doesn't have a wear pattern on it from another part, and then you're going to switch it over to something else. So this is not a bulletproof diff lesson. This is we're fixing a problem with the diff lesson. Problem with this diff is that the bearings went bad, and as you can see by the case, we've got some wear patterns going around, especially if you have grooves side to side, more than just straight up and down. If it's straight up and down and like even, that's just you're too shimmed too. You got too many shims behind the pinion. If you're wearing on the sides like that, that's a bearing failure. So that's the pinion walking back and forth under acceleration or reverse. That's the pattern you get from that. So, then you have to have new screws. Well, not new. They have to be washed and something that removes all grease or remnants of said grease. They have to be completely clean and dry. Case has to be completely clean and dry. The number one lesson to making a bulletproof diff that does not come apart is having a clean case, clean ring gear, and clean screws. putting that shit together with Loctite before any other chemical has a possibility of hitting it. Because anything that disturbs your Loctite will let your screws come loose, no matter what. So you got to decide if you want it to happen on the other side of the gear, or the other side of the diff, or this side of the diff. I think it's a little better if it happens on this side of the diff, not this side. What do you think? So, brand new gasket, clean gear, brand new case. Put them together straight away with Loctite. And I mean red Loctite. No bullshit. This is the number one biggest thing about building a good diff. And you can not get alloy cases. Yeah, the plastic ones flex. Yes, they cause diff deflection, kind of like this stuff here. But depending on how hard to the paint you're going, if you know what I'm saying, plastic ones will rupture, or not rupture, but they'll bend and cause gear wear. Where if you're really doing it hard, the aluminum ones, you can't break those. I've done it. You can bend them too, depending on what kind of how good the aluminum is they're made out of. Yeah. Greasing and shit. So this is the biggest thing right here. Just get all your gear sides in. Have to use an aluminum differential case or housing, whatever you want to call it, because this is a bulkhead, that's a case, housing, whatever. Because the plastic ones will not hold on to the insides, and they will flex more under heavy load, which will be more detrimental to your actual diff bearings because they're getting flexed sideways. They're not roller bearings. They're not designed to have a load on them. And when you're, running pretty good diff shim and it's almost a load, if you get a flex in the case, then it is a load. That was an interesting rock. Anyway, so that's that. So number one lesson, dry case, brand new screws, gear has to be clean, brand new gasket, red Loctite, put these two pieces together. Once you got that, you've got 50% better chance your diff will survive just by that. Because when these bolts come loose, and if you get any contaminants on them, they will. You tend to do things like this. See how that? You can see how it's like banged up here and not there and here and there. Well, if you look at it, it's banged up between two screws and it's banged up next to another screw because those screws came loose. So that's the biggest one. And then after that, it's kind of usual assembly, except first things first. When you shim your differential, you don't shim it from outside the bearing and take tinfoil and screw it all up when you try to put it in the case. You put a shim behind the bearing. Same effect, much easier to do. I didn't grab any bearings for this yet. Shit. So, yeah, screw that Arma thin oil douchebag shim fucking thing. No, put an axle shim behind that bad boy. Not to mention, axle shims give you much more variance of thicknesses you can use, so you can really dial it in, All right, and as usual, you got your O-ring. Like I said, this is not a brand new everything build. This is what I'm doing because I need to put a case in this thing. Gears weren't slipping, but case had some indifferent screws that didn't want to do what they were told to, which happens, Think about red Loctite with Armas or RC cars, I guess, in general, small aluminum parts and whatnot. If you want the bolt to never come out without you telling it to, red Loctite is the way to go. However, don't ever try to remove that bolt without heat because you're going to strip it. Right, so let's line that slot up with the slot here and just pivot that pin right into place and pop it right through just like that. Bingo bango. All right, so now here's another thing. The big washer, all right, this thing will eat a hole in it because there's no lubrication between it because both faces are flat. Now, behind this gear, it's serrated. Why? to hold grease to provide lubrication. Same thing here. We cut these washers. These are to replace the LSD pack, which ARM LSDs do work if you run very light fluid. However, they're very inconsistent. When the fluid gets hot, they just don't work anyway. And it's great in theory, semi-okay in practice. Anyway, this will provide a place to catch grease and hold the grease between the two. We used to cut holes in those things because we usually shim our internals if they're not tight enough. So anyway, after that, your crown gear, make sure that's perfectly flush on top. So you got to sit on the pin. I've already run these pins, so I know I'm good. But before you put your diff together, check your pin, put it in the back of that crown gear, and make sure it fits good and tight, and it's the right length. Because you can put these together with several other Arma pins that are just either too small, stick out a little bit on one edge, but you can still put the whole thing together. I think it's fine. Check your pins before you do that. Trust me. It'll save you a lot of headaches and chasing your tail because you don't know why it's not going together because you swear you used all the right parts. They look very similar, especially if you're not really like measuring them. So then it goes your gear set. I'm sure you guys know what that is. You got your cross pins. You got your non-EX or your EXB bevels, and then the little flat plates. The same ones you run in the LSD. It's just that's the way it's built. So that's the way they keep running it, which is not a bad thing because you get lube behind the gears and shit to keep it running good. All right, so you can throw your lube in before or after you put your gears in. I'm gonna try something new this time. So, give me a second here. Oh, never mind, right here. I'm actually gonna try to cover up these holes to make sure we don't get contaminants in them. I've never tried this before, but it's not a bad idea. I probably should have done it a long time ago. So I just don't know how well it's gonna stick because, like, lube and oil and aluminum and masking tape aren't really like best friends. Even if you soak it in alcohol. Brody, you alright, buddy? What are you doing over there? Hey! What are you doing, big guy? Huh? You doing noise? What's going on? You good? You above us? Hey, what's up, Mike? I'm sorry, I don't know how long you were there. I didn't think anybody was ever going to show up, dude. I'm surprised anybody's watching me, honestly. I mean, I'm just really doing this for me and for this to be the last diff video. The last diff video. With even new developments as this one progresses. Never done that before, and it's obviously not working. It's coming right off. I knew it would. I don't know. Give it another coat. You know the rednecks do it. Have a little bit of duct tape will fix it. A whole lot of duct tape will fix it real fucking good. Oh my god. I've been in Florida so fucking long. It's fucked me up. Alright, so. I'm not even. You know what I was about to say. You do, right? Oh, okay. But when I set that diff down, you know what I was going to do, right? I stopped myself. All right. I contained myself. Oh, man. All right. Oh, 1,000,005. What? Is that it, really? Shit. Don't tell me that's it. I think I really read 2 in the back of this thing. Oh, shit. There it is. All right. I'm just 2. 2. Oh, no, that's 1. Holy fuck. When did I get 1? What the fuck did I get it for? That's a million. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Well, fuck it. Let's throw some 1 and see what happens. Probably have to spin out nonstop. This is going to be fucking easy. I'm so glad I put the plastic sheet down. All right. So, bang it. You think you've seen a thick substance before? If you've never been around a super high viscosity silicone, you have no idea. And this is only 100,000 weight. I got a million weight in there. All right, I think that actually might be enough. Let's let that soak in since it won't take too long because this is so lightweight. I mean, seriously, yeah, this is only 100K. I've never used this fluid in one of our trucks before. And I got 500K and I got a million. And then when million is not enough, like for our center diffs, we add a little bit of this. This is a silicone swimmer's earplug from like your local whatever, pharmacy or whatever. Yeah, we stick a little bit of that in there and make it even stiffer. That's what we run in the middles. That's why we don't unload the tires on wheelies and all that kind of stuff. No, miss that one. Come here. All right. So that's settling in. And go ahead and assemble our second half. So new bearing, always new bearings, no matter what. Even if it's just a rebuild. We have seal, obviously usually put some lube on there. I use Lucas Engine Honey, heavy duty oil stabilizer. If you look it up, it's 140 weight. We use that for shock oil too on some of the trucks. Because when you're running a 12.5 pound spring, you need something better than 100 weight in custom pistons. I could probably get pistons smaller holes or whatever, but I mean, honestly, you're putting a lot of pressure on the piston at that point. And heavier fluid tends to be easier on the pistons than smaller holes do on the pistons, in my experience. So, back to this, right? You got your notches cut in your spacer that replaces the LSD pack in order to spread the wealth of the lube. Make sure everybody's happy and well lubricated. Whoa, we're okay. We missed that one, didn't we? I thought that was still on the other one. It looks like I got 2 washers on there. I think I found that. That would have been the first time I ever did that shit. So we don't have 2 washers? No, we don't. Okay. Well, they stick together on occasion. And this is where the diff was taken apart. So we knew all the parts were going to be here. Yeah. But even people who have a lot of experience with this stuff make mistakes once in a while, especially after they've been kicked in the head 17 times by society today. Just saying. All right. So there's that. And now, brand new gasket. Oh, clean your hands. There's some grease on that shit. Cleanliness is diffliness. What the fuck that means. So, fresh gasket. Right up in there. That's all set. Ready to go. This has definitely got enough lube in it, if not too much. Which is the hard part. Because you got to put it together without getting grease in those holes. So I'm going to see if I can kind of bleed this thing by turning it a little bit and pushing it back down. Make sure there's room for everything. It's not going to squish into my bolt holes. That sounded kind of freaky. So pop this new bearing in here. Yes, this is an open face bearing I put in the differential, so it actually feeds in the grease in the diff. If you got one that's kind of rough, but it's still savable, and you're going to use it for this position, just pop the seal out of it, and it'll just share the grease with the rest of the diff. It works. And then, as usual, new bearing. Always check your play here, because if you got any kind of wiggle here, you're not good. And that, it's more like I'm making it than I'm feeling it. But we forgot a part. We forgot our pinion shim, which this one is done. It's concaved because it's taking so much load that it's actually bent it around the race. So that's good for an axle shim, but I wouldn't put it on a pinion. Pinions need a little more love than that. So we're going to see what we got in the bag here. That was like a medium. You can tell the difference between a thick and a thin and a medium, but there's 2 mediums, and it's hard to tell the difference between those by feel. And I don't have a micrometer, unfortunately, which you should have if you're really serious about this, which I am, but I guess I kind of got a feel for it. Plus, I don't mind taking them back apart and fixing it if I shim it wrong, which happens. If you want a perfect diff, sometimes, you got to crack a few pinions. That's all there is to it. I'm just going to set this on here loosely so it holds the pinion in place while I insert the gear to check the clearance. Actually, I might be replacing this set screw beforehand. No, okay, I just had the wrong size wrench. So just give that a little snuggie. All right, let's see what we can do with this. Come on. All right. Up you go. Yeah. All right. This is going to be touch and go, but I think I can do it. I'm going to take some precautions, though. I mean, that's not too much fluid for the diff. It's borderline, but point is, no contamination. Stop on. Put this shit up first. Bro, you good, man? Dog turned into a washing machine for a second. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Mm-hmm. All right, so, yeah, clean hands. All right. Okay. Actually, this is getting pretty bad. Where's some alcohol or some shit? Yeah, right. Where the fuck did that go? Oh, fuck. Well, I know I didn't go all fucking Bourbon Bush and drink that shit. It's right here somewhere. It's stashed behind the tires and try to clean up later. Earlier, and stacked a fuckload of goddamn tires. Anyway, dry enough. All right, so yes, what says it? Okay. Fucker. And I reset the screws in brand new gasket and just kind of screw them on in and wait to hold it like that. And then you can get the screws in the holes started, therefore avoiding contamination before you squeeze the crown gear into the goo and the goo gets into your screws. So no matter what, you will have part of the screw release in red Loctite without shit. And I don't know if the shit seeps. I mean, it's not like I just study, shit on the fucking molecular level with Loctite versus silicone. I just know from experience what happens. So, and I mean, we've been beating these things for years. That's what she said. Anyway, so you can just take that thing and just put it on the Loctite, just like that, and just go around really easily and start each screw. Get a couple turns on it. You should always start each screw before you tighten anyone in any multi-bolt system. So, all right, we're in on all of them. So now we're just looking at getting in and making sure our gears are set right. Because it's a possibility that gear might have slipped off and the pin's not lined up. So as you go together, you got to make sure you're working. So we're just about there. All right. You can feel it, but it's got play. That's good. That means it's still lined up, but it's just still not together. So, there we go. This damn hair out of here. Jesus. Brody. All right. Getting a little tighter now, so make sure it still feels good. All right. Yeah, one might be down. Hey, Bubba, what are you doing? Getting hair all over my stuff. All right, that feels pretty good, actually. So let's get them towards and see what happens. All right. And that looks like it was a good fill because there's nothing squeezing out of the diff. I used to do that all the time, but if you're pushing fluid out of the diff when you tighten it up, you're putting too much in it. Should have some room for expansion. Because trust me, this shit does change viscosity. And at that weight, it means it gets hot. So that actually has very good back and forth play. Like it's, yeah, look at that. There's almost no play in the spiders. That's beautiful. That's the way it should be. If you have any play in the spiders, you can tighten them up, but I would suggest first you check your components because a lot of times what will make you think you have play in the spiders is that you have a wrong pin or something like that. Or wrong shims or wrong washers, whatever you want to call them. So always check that first. But this is absolutely gorgeous. I love the feel of this. I don't like this outdrive, but I didn't have something to put on it. So for now, this is what it gets. So now we're moving on to stage 2. So in any new diff, I'll start with like a medium shim under the bearing, as you saw. And we'll just put it together. And I'll also start with a medium one underneath the pinion. Just start with a little bit of shim on both sides and see what happens. That's what I always say. So if I push this in really hard and keep pushing on it, I try to turn this gear. Well, the pinion's not tight, so that doesn't count. Let me get that real tight so I can actually see what's going on here. All right. So, all right. So now we got. Well, we're still playing this, but if you watch the pinion versus the ring gear, there you go. There's ever so tiny bit of movement. So, to me, that tells me that when I bolt that case on, there's not going to be movement anymore. You might have a touch more movement you want to have if you're doing an aluminum case. But that's looking to me like it's going to be perfect. And I figured it was because I had this thing set up perfect the other day, like a week ago when I put it together. Excuse me. And then we had bearing failure, and it notched the case all up. And it had a lot of play in the bearings when I took it apart. So I knew going back together we were going to be right. I just needed to re-bearing it. But I wanted to put a new case in it because that case had some strip screws the last time I fucked with it. He's playing the team. Your monkey? Or my monkey? Is it a cheeky monkey? What monkey are we talking about? All right, I'm done with the monkey. I swear to God, I must be the most immature, almost 50-year-old anybody knows. Brody agrees. Let that freaking solidify on the donkey for a second. Oh, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. The tambourine around his goddamn neck. Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't found a food that he's not allergic to yet. Thank God I got the hair to grow back on his ass, though. When I got him back, dude, there was no hair on his butt. Like, he chewed it all off because of fucking fleas. But a couple months later, he's good to go. But he still itches because he's allergic to his food. I haven't found a food he's not allergic to yet. And I'm not about to go to some freaking, vet and pay him $100 to tell me that I got to buy dog food that's $100 an ounce. It's like, I'll figure it out. I mean, worst case scenario, I'll take him into the damn pet store and let him pick his own, as long as it doesn't make him itchy. Yeah, it's got a bad tight spot right there. Why is that? Was that dirt or shit or what? Fortunately, I don't have any brake cleaner. All right, let's see how it feels after you fucking loosen it up for a while. That's why I made this tool in the first place. Yeah, see? Here's our tight spot. See? Yeah. So either the pinion gear is bent or, well, I'd find it hard to believe that. I mean, that'd be a whole lot of force in a weird direction. Or the, I don't know, bearing cells aren't set right, torque's not right on the bolts. Check it out real quick, see what we can do. That's another conundrum I want to fix. I mean, not that it's not going to be, as bulletproof a dip as it can for all the parts it's got in it already. But let's see if we can cut some drag out, too, in the meantime. Because that is just, that's chewing up metal, aluminum, and then throwing it into your steel gears to be chewed up even more. I mean, it's not going to affect them that much, but it will affect them, period, because it's an abrasion. So, for some reason, something is not writing in a circle. It's got a different shape to it, and it's not fucking square. I don't know why I just did that, but excuse me. ADHD, a little autism, a little alcohol, good fucking time. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh yeah. But that doesn't make any sense. Because if that was off, it would have ate the whole thing all the way around. This has got to be running untrue. Because it's a different ratio. This is going to see every single part of this thing eventually. So it's this that's running untrue. Well, you know what? Just in the sake of two things. One, you can even tighten up your gear a little bit more. Two, not scratch up our case. Let's trim the end of this pinion off a little bit. Just take a touch off the snout. Yeah, this one hasn't been shaved yet. I do this once in a while because you end up pushing it right into the damn case to shim it good enough to be good. But you don't have enough teeth because, I mean, it's not that they're worn. I mean, they're hard to mesh when they're brand new. Well, not hard. I mean, they're easier, but still work if you want to do it this tight. So just trim a little face off. I mean, you can use a file if you want. I'm going to go hit it with a grinder because I'm lazy. But, and then you can push it in farther, get a better contact with the tooth, and, hopefully not make contact with the case. So, like I said, I'm just going to take a touch off it, and I'll be right back. What are my smokes? Oh, fuck. Ow. God damn it. Ow. Okay. Oh, that's not. Yeah, whatever. Still works. All right. All right. That's all I'm trying. What part of my cigarettes? Damn it, son of a bitch. I kill you. That'd be fucking funny if they were in my pocket. Dumb shit, motherfucker. There you are. All right. Okay, smoky tookie. Right. So here we go. Slightly shaved down pinion. Like I said, it's not, like drastic. It's just a little bit. I don't know. You could call it a tenth, maybe less. Anyway, so now at this point, if we're not hitting the case and we still have play, we can actually shim it more. But I think our shims are very good. I just didn't like that drag on the case. Besides, who wants to hurt these pretty cases anyway? I mean, they are kind of nice looking when you put them together. You gotta admit. That way, you make sure your bearings are seated, especially when you're shimming my way, because you're really fighting against the entire bearing, not just that piece of tinfoil that you already bent in half. Such a joke. I mean, who are they kidding? Yes, this is more difficult if you have to reshim it, you have to take the diff apart, but it's better all around. All right, so yeah, we're still actually making contact. That is really weird. So, I mean, something's definitely off here. Right there, man. I wonder if the case is that around. What'd be really interesting is if we assembled this dry, and now that we have this problem, we could take the case halves and maybe swap it over, like side to side, but we'd risk contamination with the grease, and now it's just too late. If you want the dip to actually work for more than a day, trust me, you can blow it that quick if you contaminate your shit. So, and this thing is all covered in fucking grease, so that's not gonna work. All right, where'd it go? There it is. Oh, shit. Oh, that was funny. Somebody just fucking slammed the wall. Oh, Russell, watching Formula 1. No, huge Formula 1 nut. There we go. And shit out of this thing. Just all that old fucking Loctite residue and shit just fucks everything up when you try to rebuild it. You just heat it up and run them together. It just shears off like gum. See how, I mean, it's now getting difficult to turn because there's so much shit on there. That's just eating it off. Alright, so. Yeah, we're going to apply more shit. Yeah, see, it's all white coming out, red. Yeah, it's all old Loctite. Alright. As I was saying. So it looks like this case is just going to get damaged no matter what, but fortunately it won't last that long. I mean, damage, just barely nicking it. So it's not like it's going to gouge the shit out of it like it did the last one. I mean, this thing took a beating. I mean, the whole thing's actually kind of faded. It's probably been in the car for a minute. Well, as I say before, I've had diffs last for 2 years before, so not all of them. I mean, I'm not a guru. I just kind of fucking figured it out. It's kind of how I roll. That's what I do for a living. Figure shit out. Just on big cars. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I figured that would work, but oh shit, I just flung my fucking damn things all over the place. My thingies are everywhere. My differential shims. I don't know, they stuck to my finger for some reason. Fuckers. Get the fuck in there. So your bag's got so much silicone on it from doing this. And you only got a little box for these things. Actually, I have a box that would be perfect for them, but I need to get a bunch more so it looks like it's actually full. Not like fucking lame. Alright. Alright. Oh, ow. Fucking hit. Brody, give me a lighter. Brody, lighter. I must have had one here somewhere, so I lit the fucking torch. Must have. Being the fucking proper term. Oh, okay. It's in my pocket, fucker. Alright, well, that gives us enough time to let this dry a little. Let's strip the threads out. Brody! What are you doing? Or not doing. Damn, really? That one good? Oh. Alright, well, somebody explain that to me. How did that just get worse? And, yeah. Alright. Let me fix this. Alright. Gotta edit that shit out. I know what I need to do, and I'm gonna do it. So let me take a minute. What baffles me is how it changed between taking it apart and putting it back together when we didn't really do anything. I mean, the screws weren't that loose, you know? That's just kind of strange. Alright, so I've seen the mountain. I understand how tall it is. Alright. did that come from? That was funny. That was really funny. Alright. Yeah. It's so wet, I think. I'm going to try to wiggle this back and forth, make sure you're right in the middle of that flat, you know. I even sometimes nick them with like a Dremel tool, you know, make like a notch in them to make sure that thing gets in there good and tight. No, it looks like we might have succeeded, boys and girls. So, the tight, well, I haven't, did I hand tighten this case yet? I don't think so, did I? No, I didn't. Alright, so, alright, it was just stunk down. Or run down. You know, you don't run them all the way down because it'll burn the threads out. You gotta let them dry because you just melted them by running the thread down there that fast. So, fully tight, right? We got we got jack shit. There's, I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to put it right, but there's no movement. Is it snuggish? Yeah, but does it spin freely? Oh yeah. That is a perfect diff. When you got no lash and no drag. It may have lash in the hundreds of thousands of an inch, but to the naked hand of somebody who works on shit for a living, that's tight. Brody, why am I being the person rubbing your butt? Go rub your own damn butt. Anyway, so that is on point. I'm good with that. That better? I mean, I don't like this halo in my face, but I don't give a fuck right now. I'm not filming this for anybody but myself, really. So, but I'll bring it up. Okay, so can't quite see the pin in that angle. There we go. How about that? Okay. No, it's not moving without the gear moving. Oh, maybe just that much. But it's free spinning. So if you can get them that tight and they still move freely, it turned out in the end I was over shimming on the pinion. The either the new shim I picked was too thick or just the bearing being a different bearing. It's not a new bearing, but it being a different bearing than the last one. Because, you know, the last one might have run in hard because with shimming them this tight, it puts a lot more force back on the pinion, especially if you're running shims on the axles like I do. I don't know about you, but I make sure mine have just a tiny bit of play, like the front to back ones. And that puts like the pinion never has room to back out like that, so it puts less side load on that inner bearing. Because honestly, these should be freaking taper bearings. They would be way better, but I imagine taper bearings that size are fucking expensive. Especially the ones in the diff, because we should be able to shim them like that so that we can actually pack them up, you know. And taper bearings will take the loads, side loads, much better. These ball bearings, man, they're not designed for any kind of side load at all. They're only designed for vertical loads. So that's why it's important to shim shit the way we do, because these cars, they didn't take that shit into consideration. It's decent, simple engineering, but it's also lacking a lot of modern technology like taper bearings and roller bearings and shit because of the price. Because to do that would be fucking astronomically expensive, I'm sure. So they wouldn't sell anything. That's my theory. No, dude, I honestly, I think it was just the lineup. Like, well, it can't be in the pinion. No, it's got to be in the diff. So Well, it's still scraped in the same place. It's just slightly different. But I did change the shim behind the pinion between the first and second build. And then on the third one, I just took it out. So that's shimless on the pinion. With a like fucking week old gear on the ring, but the pinion is worn. It's an older pinion. They didn't have any in stock, so fucking. So that's that. So now my ran into my crate and it's fucking notched up, ready to rock. Time to grease that bitch up, slop it up, ship it. Right, bro? You fucking monkey. Fucking dog. Man, I get so tired of getting my head kicked in with this shit with fucking YouTube. I mean, like, I already had fucking a bad beat down today at work, you know, mentally. Like, I get so frustrated when people second guess my shit, you know? It's like, you know, I didn't do this shit for this long and work this fucking hard for so many. I mean, and this is you know, it might be my foreman, you know, even, you know, but I feel disrespected. I probably shouldn't, you know, because we're just, you know, doing what we should do, you know, covering our ass, making sure the customer's happy, making sure there's nothing wrong with the car. But in this situation, you know, it's like you gave it to me to diag. I diagged it. I called it. I called the parts. I fucking did the work. Let me take the heat and fucking back off me. If there is a problem, which there wasn't. Car came in for a loud knocking noise. Had a blown fucking sway bar bushing. That's a loud knock. And then fucking they quality check it and they go, well, it's got all kinds of fucking rattles and shit. He's got an entire set of fucking carpenter's tools in the fucking bed of the truck and another fucking case of screws in the fucking rear, fucking in the back seats. And bottles, plastic fucking bottles in the door jambs. Motherfucker, I was about to lose it. And then one of those asshole Pro Masters came back. Long story, man. Long story. I'm sure you don't want to hear about all my bullshit mechanic tales. Yeah, right? Exactly. Thanks for the tariffs, you orange gorilla. Everything is gonna be great. For me. Fuck you. Oh my god, dude. All this political bullshit. Like, you know, like, I hear all this crap about Jimmy Kimmel. It's like, fucking, first of all, does it affect you? Shut the fuck up. Who cares? And then it's like, well, you know what? The government fucking does whatever they want, and you only know what they want you to know. And the news is all biased and bullshit. So welcome to the 21st century. Have a hot dog, get a fucking helmet, and grow the fuck up. You know, as far as I'm concerned, I'm on the back nine, bro. I'm on the back nine of my career. I'm on the back nine of my life. And these fucking morons in their 20s walking around with cell phones, no offense. I mean, like the 20-something, the 21s, the generation after you. They're going to have their finger on the button in about 20 years. So you know what? It's going to be a whole lot of entertainment right as I'm about to die anyway. I'm just going to sit back and go, I knew it. Yeah, these fucking kids are going to run this country? Oh my God. Look the fuck out. That's scary. Hey, here's a question for you. I found these springs in my box, and they look like, well, they look just like Century Springs, but they're smaller in diameter, but they're also fairly tough, like our Centuries are. What in the fuck did those come off of? You got any idea? I mean, they're about, you know, that's a rear for a Creighton. I mean, and I mean, yeah, like probably a 10-pounder is 12 and a half. So, I mean, any idea what that might have come off? I don't fucking know. Okay, good. I'm glad you agree with me. But the one after yours, holy shit, look out. Oh my God. I was in the front office one day when one of these fucking walking encyclopedias came in. And I swear to God, he was on a phone call the entire fucking time. while he was doing his transaction and like trying to explain shit about his car, and I'm like, we're doomed, fucking doomed. It's gonna be fun. I mean, wow, you know. So, all right. Before I start putting all this shit back together, did you catch the part when I tore the rear end apart earlier? I think I did a record. Mojave or Big Rock? What? Oh, that? Okay. Do you have one or the other? I don't know what to do with them. I really don't. And one pair of stiff springs on a regularly sprung car does not work out well for the driver. Come on. Y'all fuck that. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what to do with them, man, honestly. All I know is I'm definitely putting a set of these back on my crate because that shit wasn't working out. And I'm going to have to figure out what to do for a third spring for the Typhoon because we lost the front spring off the crate in the roof jump. And I can't find it. I swear to God, man. Yeah. I mean, I haven't looked like to death, but fuck. You know, I'm kind of busy. Like, really. Except when I'm not, which is never. Right there. Right. Oh, that's fucking bent. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's fucking old tweet. Let's see if we can do one of those. Yeah, man, I mean, it's just like, I don't know where they came from, but they were in the box, so I mean, they somehow had them after the fire. It's kind of strange. I had like 15 fucking pairs of springs even for the fire, like, seriously. Yeah. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with my C&D blocks. And pins, because they're obviously fucking tweaked. Fuckers meant for hell, but fuck took everybody of it and kept on trucking. Alright. Fuck, that's bad too. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we need, what, front and rear? Yeah, shit. Good luck on that. No. That's probably for a different car. And that is, let's say that's a rear. Oh, yeah. Easy, good shit. No, that's good. It just needs to be polished. Well, fuck, I don't know. I guess I'll have to take it out before I figure it out. Oh, one of those is different. So, maybe. Fuck it, let's just take out the bent one and see what we got, huh? Fuck it. Shaking out, fucking rolling, baby. Got nothing better to do right now anyway. Except old looking, man. She ain't around. Alright, here comes the fun part. Getting Lucas out of fucking shots. Fuck. Alright. Well, actually, first of all, let's take these fucking set screws out. Well, actually, wait. I'm not going to do all of them. Yeah, that one's done. Okay. Just the bent one. Oh, yeah. Fucking monkeys. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that sounds just like what's her name. Oh. All right. Yeah, I should put down a paper towel too. So we're just going to loosen up the bottom a little bit so the seals don't get knackered. Oh, your O-ring. Bottom there. All right. Yeah, there you go. Oh boy, that's So here's the shock secret, if you will, right out there. That's our special washer that covers half the holes and shit. It's kind of trick. Works. But that's the that's the trick I didn't show in that video. I didn't show that actually doing it, but I guess you'll see it now because I got to take this fucker apart. Box my foot away. All right. So here we go. So we need to get this a little bit down right here. See what I'm doing? There we go. Cool. Right, so on top we got our little top guy, standard, part number in the book, that kind of shit. We got square piston. This is I think a 1412. Let me check. Hard to fucking read her, yeah. I'm gonna turn the fucking light on a little bit. There you go. That's a 1-2. Alright, so that's 1-2 square piston. And then this is the normal washer for the bottom of the shock. It goes on a special size to go down that sleeve, but only that far. This is the EXB, non-EXB washer that goes behind the spider gear and the diff. It's very thin. It's flexible. I just bent it on accident. And it covers half the holes. So, as said, it will bend under compression to soak up the bump, and then under rebound, it'll cover half the holes in order to prevent flight taking place after landing. Or so we hope. No, it makes a big difference. You can see it in that video I made. I mean, I know it's long and cheesy and scientific, but it does show that it works. And that is the truck I did it with, actually. But can't see my drill when it's covered in bullshit. Ooh, it was a smooth shit. Where the fuck did my emery cloth go? Oh, you're fucking kidding me. This shit is way too aggressive. Oh, fuck. Alright, whatever. This isn't actually that bad. Fuck it. Ah! I can hold on to it. Come here, fucker. There we go. Polished shaft. Alright, so we go normal washer from the book. One that fits over the shank, but not all the way down. And an EXP washer. Or non-EXP, I'm sorry. And our Arma stock square piston, 1.2 or 1.2 mil hole. Numbers up. I don't know if it makes a difference, but that's the way it was in. That's why I put it back. Then our from the book top washer, which I think might be the same as the bottom, but it might not. I don't know. It doesn't cover any of the holes, so I'm not worried about it because that would affect it. And that's it. That's my special little fucking recipe. And if you don't believe it works, try it. Be surprised one way or another. Alright, and just get that little guy good and snug, hopefully down to the nylon. Those probably should be replaced every time you do your shocks, but moment's notice here. Didn't know I had bad shock shafts. And there is an O-ring down the bottom of this hole because I run them on the bottom of the shock shafts to prevent smashing the pistons at full extension. Yes, I am shortening up my travel just a tiny bit, but only aiming not breaking shit. As we know, that's what these things do. There it is. Come here. Gotcha. So, run a little baby over on the inside. And that's going to get right. Come on. Oh, you bastard. Is this some? Oh, she's there. All right, there we go. Just nice and easy through the seal pack. And you can tighten up as soon as you get the shaft through. Turn on. We got new parts coming, so well, they're actually here. I just gotta go and grab them. Fuck, there you go. All right. Five text me. What the fuck? Oh. Soy bar disconnected. Right. Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh, yes. Now I see what you're showing me. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Right. Like I said, man, I don't run those things. I shorten up the control arm. When you take it off, you got that nub where it goes onto. I grind like at least 3/4 of that off, if not, a half a minimum, and put on the new shit. Just run that ball joint all the way into max, and then when you set your camber, you're actually going to be able to get proper camber without pulling that joint out because you're closer on the bottom. And before, if you wanted to have that joint all the way in, you had to make your camber like stance out like a retarded kid with a Civic. So now you can do it properly without doing that. That's fucking another one of the fixes I got to write down because that's another fucking thing I did. I have never broken a control arm in that position ever. I've never ripped a ball joint out of a lower control arm ever. I've pulled them a couple threads out of the uppers. Like you come back and you got a little bit of extra camber. But I've never, no, I've never done that, dude. Never. So I don't get it. I've ripped the axle out of the inner front because I didn't know that mod and I wasn't doing it. In fact, I didn't do it to, I don't know, fucking, what's his name? Dude was filming over. Steve? No, it's not Steve. It's something like that. It might be Steve. I don't know. Anyway, I'm bad with names. Fuck off. So he had his crate up here the other night, and I fucking went through it, and he had shit that wasn't done yet that I usually do in my mods, and that was one of them. Is that he still had that set up like that, and I fixed it. And it's way better than break shit. It's just so much shit to remember. That's why I gotta write it all down and make a video about it. Anyway, you've been talking about your big rock for a while there, buddy. What's up with that? Yeah. Moving board. Okay, so come on. There's the balls. Bob's in a bob. Come on. Out. There you go. Come here. Oh, shit. One fucking tight ass fucking shock. Yeah. Yeah, I've never done it to a V6, but I guess I've not been around enough of them or owned one. Technically, and that one hasn't had that problem. But you're right, that is a V5 trick. So yeah, I get your point there. Fucker jumped right at him. Oh man, that's such a bitch, these fucking things, because they're all custom and they don't really fit. It's like parts I made because I don't have them. Yeah, that ain't going in there. This fucking brand new fucking composite bullshit fucking nugget balls I just fucking bought. Fuck. Oh wait, there you go. Oh, that's way too fucking big. This one? Oh yeah, there's two different fucking sizes, right? That is fucking tiny. There's nobody that fits in there. Motherfucker, really? Okay. Shows what I know. For when using the wrong parts for 3 years. Oh! I thought they went right through it. Almost did. There we go. Okay. Well, that's functional. I'll deal with it. Okay. That one's fucked. Alright. Front. Hope we get a rod for it. You see one millimeter plus series on tours, they came out days after. What cups are you running? I mean, that should never happen with those, dude. If you're running like any kind of, you shouldn't have any thread sticking out of one of your ball joints out of the controller. One should be maxed out no matter what, because you have to keep it as tight as possible, but maintain whatever angle you need. You know, that shouldn't happen at all. There's no way that should happen. Not with the 1 millimeter plus. That saves you from having to trim the arms. Essentially, it's the same thing. You know? Hope you enjoy that as much as I did. All right. Seals. Oh, I forgot something. I put rear. Yeah, I've got rear shafts in my front. I should probably write that down right now before I forget it. Yeah, that's another shock modification I did, by the way, to increase travel. Yeah, that must be why I'm adding the new longer springs to the front. So you can run like the most outer holes, but still have like massive travel. And it's not that I'm running like massive, like it's not hanging up, like it's not at a bad angle under normal ride height. But when jumping, because it drops out so slowly because of the fluid we run, you get that extra travel when you land. As long as you're not too heavy on the throttle in the air, which of course we're going to be at times. It's a give and take. We haven't had problems with it yet. Let's put it that way. But yeah, I totally forgot about that shit. I gotta put that in my goddamn phone before I forget. Okay, so rear shock shafts in the front. Where are we at here? Okay, shit. Not wrong Logan. Right. Rear shock shafts in the front shocks to increase travel. Spacers and shocks for up and down travel. Spacers and drive shafts for in and out travel. Deep compliance for contamination on bolts going into aluminum differential housings. And fuck it. All right, that's good. Okay. Yep. Excellent. Good to hear. All right. Right here. I fucking forgot about that shit. Right. So that's all the shafts I have right there. Fuck me. Running with a 10-foot pole. Damn it, dude. Really? That's fucked. I just used the only rear, so my only option is just straighten one of them. Did I throw one in the garbage already, too? Alright, well. Lovely. Parts you need that you don't really need when you're at Top Shop. What is that? That's a pin. You know what? I wonder if I got any sitting around in the wrong bin. There's a pin too. Anything in here? Yeah. Oh, what's that? Come here. Ooh. Not it. That's the front. There's another one. Probably on the front. Probably the fronts I took out of this one. Yeah, sure it is. Son of a bitch. Yeah, rest your hinge pins. Right. Is there chance there's any hinge pins in the wrong bin. This one was for sure. Oh, there's a shock shaft in there, but I don't think it's a real. So, yes. I think it's rear. Just rear rear. And I think I'm going to need at least one new one back into this, if not two. Oh, look at that. What did you see? That's what happens. Okay. No, yeah, I'm going to have to redo my CD block setup, so what do we got? Not too bad. Let's see. Not too much far. I need to make some more of my modified ones. I used to have modified blocks like these, not the aluminum ones, but steel ones. I'd weld the hole closed and then go back and do a drill a hole in a different spot to give me better angles because they don't give you shit with angles on armas. Like, here you go, you're stuck with 3 degrees rear toe, so go fuck yourself. Yeah, thanks, dicks. Yeah, 3 degrees rear toe is fucking excessive. It's really not necessary. Unless you're a first fucking time driver, I guess. I don't see any point. Trying to see if my CD blocks look like shit. I guess I'll find them out later, but whatever. Let's start. Alright, so another shock shaft also. Not the right length. Sure, that's not fucking long enough. That looks pretty fucking long. Oh, that's it. No, it's not. It's just a touch shorter. God damn it. This looks like a small diameter, actually. What about this big motherfucker here? Yeah, that's it. Fuck. That's what happens when you get older. Your eyesight takes a shit in your hand. Something like that. Alright. This is a fire victim, obviously. Some Scotch Brite to hit that work. Work. What's going on? Oh, flat spin. No. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, drove it back nonetheless. Almost. Stop, fucker, stop. I'm trying to chase your ass. Oh. Oh, yeah, 3 spin. Yep, I can see the axle out, yeah. Yeah, dude, that was a nasty flat spin. Dude. I fucking hate those, dude. You get, you just get something wrong and it goes into this fucking weird ass fucking tumble and it's like you don't even know which thing to do to recover. It's like fuck me running. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just talked about it, right? That's yeah, that's what I did coming off the parking garage, bro. To be honest with you. I think you wanted to do a front flip first on that, but no, when I came off the parking garage, I wanted to do a back flip, and that's where I ended up. But you can see right before I landed, dude, that was a flat spin. I was fucked. I was done, but I got lucky. Yeah, that one. Right. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So. Ooh, what happened here? Do we mix up our washers? Oh, yes, they are. What the? No, that one's not even there. Where the fuck? Okay, we're missing something. How the fuck did that happen? Oh, it's probably in the shock body. Yeah, I think it is. That happens. They come off the shock rod when you pull them out. No, maybe not. Not this one. Fucking, how did that happen? Okay, so is this the... Yes, the magic washer. So we need a top washer. Numbers up. But this is a front too. I hope I didn't build them differently. I forget about it because I might have. I can be pretty absent-minded, I guess. Brody, Jesus Christ, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Something wrong with that dog, I swear to God. Maybe I feed him some human food. I don't know. Where the fuck is that shot piece? Okay, I think I'm gonna have a fucking balls for the shocks. One thing after another tonight, man. I just swear to God. Well, that might work like trimming. Fucking right. Where's the washer? Shock part. Maybe not. Bro, you feeling alright, dude? That was fucking brutal. You hear that over here, dude? Seriously. Yeah, not really. I mean, considering, dude, that thing was fucking like sky. Yeah, no, dude, I wouldn't be upset with that. Besides, the armor is a sacrificial part. That's the one that's supposed to break, remember? It's there to break. That's why it's not aluminum. That's why everything else is aluminum. Alright. Hopefully I don't need anything else out of this thing. No, wait, these go in there instead of those. Fucking washers over here. There, my non-EXPs. Oh, no, I need those for the, I'm gonna do the same thing to the fucking, the spider. Yeah, that thing. I'm gonna do the same shock mod to that. I was actually gonna do a video for that, on that shock mod. But on that car, because it's already done on this one, and I gotta rebuild those shocks anyway. So I get some springs that are worth a shit. I put some stock ones on it, and the fucking thing's like slammed on its knees with 100 weight fluid, so it moves like a fucking orangutan or a sloth. Yeah, I know, right? It's fucking crazy. I mean, I don't read all the hype, dude. I really don't like get into all the pages and shit. I am on an Arma page or two, but like, my opinion on them is still the opinion I've always had. If you want to bash her and you want to fucking do stupid ass bullshit with it, you don't give a shit how it handles, get a Traxxas. If you want to bash it that performs well, like almost racy-ish, get a fucking Arma. Done. Story over. That's it. No. Man, that is a long fucking piston for that thing. How have I not broken that yet? I thought have spacers on them. I might have at one point, actually. Actually, I should probably put some on it. Fucking blast those things. Wow. Yeah, like, shit. Yeah. How did I get away with that? It's too much. Come on. Fucker. There we go. And then, you're right. No, not quite. Move it up. Yep. Fuck you. Listen here, shitbag. There we go. About even. Yeah, sort of. Fucker. Spare my life. That'll work. So, yeah, that's probably a better idea than blowing these pistons straight the fuck out. Because it's right topped out right there. That means I can take these O-rings off too and use them for something else. Yeah, exactly. Less maintenance, just drive until it breaks and get a new one. Pretty much. Shit, that's not the same fucking part. How many fucking things I got wrong on here? It's like all my shotguns are fucking wrong. You good, buddy? He's snoring. All kinds of fucking noise. He's dreaming. Cute puppy. So he's not yelping. I gotta wake him up. I feel bad. But even if it's not a nightmare, who knows? Fucking, I don't speak dog. Fuck off that fucking overhang on me like a dipshit. Yeah. I think it's gonna hurt the compression. Whatever. Probably slide that one over if I really wanted to, but I'm not really that engaged. More important is shock lengths. So perfect. Dead on. Alright. So time to fill these two fuckers. And these two are ready to be, well, I gotta put balls in them, or balls in one of these two. So shit. Alright, let's just get that taken care of. Bumping and bump. Fuck a doggy. Oh, come on, really? You fucking fight me this hard? You will go into that hole whether you fucking like it or not. I guarantee you that. So you might as well not be a dick. See, fucking told you. Damn near pushed you through it. There you go. And one for the road. I took a chip on it. It must have fucking really hit so hard. They don't have too much fucking play in it. I don't know. I'm a little trusting on that. That fucking one's bent too, but must have been taking some fucking badass hits lately. If I got this many bent shock shafts, I haven't had bent shock shafts in fucking forever. There it is. Big old 8-scale motherfucker. And engine, honey. Alright, here we go. Oop. There we go. Let those hang out and fuck off for a little while. I had to get all the shit off my hands, but I don't have to touch those again. And I don't know about you, but with these emulsion styles, at least the MTC ones lately, I've been having to put, well, with this shit anyway, I got to put fluid in the tops too, because it's just that fucking nasty. Nah, shit's thick as fuck. What do you want? It works, jumps. Really? No shit. I gotta admit, man, this is fucking first time I've seen two on the same truck in a minute. I mean, like at least 6 months. I mean, 2 years ago, dude, we'd fucking have bent ones on all four the first time we rebuilt it, but, you know, maybe 3 years ago. I mean, it's... It seems like it'd be a hard thing to do. You know, you got to land on the shock itself. Like, how do you exert that? Unless you bottom it out, but, I mean, that's why we put the spacers on them, you know? I mean, because these should be literally just bottom out right, bam, right where that O-ring is. Like, it hits the O-ring and squishes it. That's what you want it to do, is keep piston from smashing the top or keep the rod from bending from over-compressing. I mean, I'm not really seeing where we're getting a horizontal load on the shock itself, like, you know, bending it that way. It's got to be from bottoming out and just putting too much load into it. Especially with emulsions. I mean, you're pushing that nut right up into the freaking cap. Or maybe the piston's hitting the whole O-ring, you know, that could stop it fast enough to bend the shock shaft. I don't know, man. I'm good making guesses at stupid shit I don't know nothing about. All right, I gotta wash my hands. Oh, fuck, I gotta touch that shit again. Fuck. I need fucking brake cleaner. God damn it. A little bit more of that one. With this bubble smell. Fuck it. I'll just fucking... I'm gonna go outside and touch myself. No, I'm just kidding. Take a piss. Yeah. I hate when I get greased into the garbage can. Ah, you okay, Brody? Bad dream, buddy? Bad dream? Yeah, it should happen. Oh, no, it's kind of weird. Some shit out there in the woods. We got coyotes nearby, so I don't want Brody going out there and getting fucked up. I fucking pelt down one of them bitches. Just a gun to do it with, too. Right. Well, I mean, I don't even check them until I rebuild a shock unless it's obvious, dude, to tell you the truth. I mean, I'm not like looking for it. I mean, you can tell when you got a bent one when the suspension's all wonky and it doesn't compress on one side, properly. But I guess with the tolerances on the shock seals, these will hold up pretty good. Watch my little baby screws go. God damn it. There's one of them. I got more of them anyway. Fuck it. Right, so get that thing on there and usually go about 3/4 down the shaft. Hope we get fluid by then. Cap it up. Done. Now we should be compression bound or rebound bound. Should be good. Good. I mean, pushes back a tiny bit. That's fine. And good luck finding air bubbles at Lucas. I mean, shit. Stuff's, they call it engine honey for a reason. And yeah, I know it's crazy. It's super fucking nasty and sick, but man, it works. Especially with this setup. You see some of the airs we do. I mean, they don't bottom out that damn hard. Big ass fucking airs. I think I had a new idea for a new jump too. I was thinking I'm gonna jump over the public bathroom at the park down by the skate park. Because I think I can clear that one after the roof jump. I think I have a pretty clear idea of how well I can do it. Or how much, run up I need to get so much speed to jump so high, etc., etc. Got a newfound ideal of what the car's capable of. Considering, not to mention the scratches in the ramp, I know it's got to be done. There we go. To go ever so more ridiculously higher. Yeah, I guess maybe I'm a little attuned to like what the car's doing just for my racing days. Because I mean I can always tell when it's taken off one way or another, and like one thing I noticed about these, no matter how much work I do to it, it always jacks to one side under acceleration and the other side under braking. Or no, it always goes to one side under coasting and the other side under acceleration. No matter what you do. But I guess it's just the rotational force of these giant fucking tires. However, Ray Shaffron said, set it right in the middle when you set your trims. So set it right in between full throttle and coast. So I guess they all do it. Oh, all right. So we should have 4 perfectly matched. Century 12.5 pounders here. No, not really. These two are longer by a little bit. That's fine with me as long as they're matched. That means I got 3 freaking cutoffs for the goddamn Typhon. I don't know what the hell I'm going to spring that thing with. Can't put the 8S spring on it. It's too big. So, alright. Well. There. Fucking big meaty bastards. These fronts up be crazy. Come on, get up. Yeah, that's gonna be a toughie. There we go. These fronts are packed. I don't know if I'm gonna run these springs on. These springs are really big for the fronts. I definitely have to back off the collar. Let's see what the ride height looks like. I haven't run these springs on this before. Not full length. I mean, I did with the shorter shocks, so it really didn't affect the ride height. But now, I mean, they're pretty bound already. Yeah. Actually, I think that might be one of yours, not MTC. Yeah. Yep, sure is. You can tell it's been cut. Cool. All right. Well, I guess I can continue building the back end of the car. I'm tired. Honestly, I really want to wash my hands. Getting hungry too. I want to eat another steak. Made a killer steak with broccoli and shredded Asiago. I got a box up there with another 7 in it. I know Brody wants some more. Right, Brody? Busy looking at his balls, or where they used to be. Thanks, Mom. Yeah. No, I guess I'll keep going. I would like to get the truck back together. And I'll kind of need it this weekend, so fuck it. Let's fucking build it. Alright, I'm gonna wash my hands and shit. Be back in a minute. Oh, fuck. How do you know, Laura? You good?
The last reference, I think let's bring it back slightly. It's a difficult, it's a very different task, really. Brundle, were you a driver that liked to think a lot before you head into a corner? Were you happy with the 100 metres that's in your back, or driving a field? I used to actively try not to. Just try not to, from the beginning of a qualifying lap to the end of a qualifying lap.
Wash my hands. Well, Bubba. Well, in the house or something. Where is it?
Focus just entirely on the next thing. I think the braking zone for turn 1 here is a perfect storm. As him says, you've got way too long to think about it. The brakes and tyres are cold because they've just been going for 2 kilometres. You then have a massively wide section of racetrack which removes all of your reference points. It's bumpy, and you have to get the car from VMAX down to second gear. That's pretty much as difficult as a braking zone gets, isn't it? I can't think of anything else that would add difficulty, really, apart from someone else trying to do it at the same time next to you. VMAX being top velocity accident. Yes.
Lando Norris goes to second quicker than his previous benchmark. It's Norris, Verstappen, Russell, Leclerc, and Lawson in the top 5, on board with the championship leader. Oscar Piastri, sensational win here, pinching one away from Charles Leclerc with an audacious move into turn 1. 1 year ago, he's 1.1 seconds off the back of his teammate, and he's behind Max Verstappen.
Get the ball. Another fracture. Yeah, probably, I think so.
I think Hamilton's left some debris out on the track as well. I've just seen some race control messages about the debris out in various bits of the track, so we may see it soon that Ferrari is shedding its components.
Let's find out. Early turns. Yeah, awesome. It's 5, I think. Turn 5.
Yeah. Oh, that was a big hit for Albon, I love that.
Very close look at that. He's lucky his Tech Pro. Let's see it again. End up pushing the wall back because there's give in those barriers. Do it a little bit further on the concrete. You wouldn't be so lucky. It's just starting to get straight. Now bails out of it and recovers neatly. Just a quick check on the left-hand side. Rejoins and deflects the turn there. Bailing out nice and early, saw it live and on board into 10-15. Replay for Max Verstappen into turn 15.
Clean fucking hands. Oh, right. What, you still got food? What are you bitching about? What's your problem, buddy?
I can't stop it off the ground and break it. It's not compact.
Oh, that's not good. Car's coming off the ground and they're braking. You get some fucking wrong with your car, buddy. Says the great Max Verstappen. Oh, this is actually a custom block. And that's one of my welded and redone blocks. So that should give me a little bit less toe. And a little bit more anti-squat. So I also like to run about 3 degrees if I can. It's a good angle if you run it, if you know about it. You try it. I don't know. I like the way it runs with it. It works good. Yeah, I don't run those rubber sock dudes. Fucking, that's shit. I mean, yeah, your shock oil gets dirtier faster, but you know what the fuck are you gonna do, man? That is fucking frog. I knew it. That's this dude used to paint when he was his name. Anyway. Yeah, fuck all that. Who cares? Oh, whatever. Alright, so, yeah, that was the MGC block. We need a new D block. Yeah, those bushings are fucking wallered. Plus, I had to run a little plate behind it. I bent the fuck out of it, too, anyway. So, I'll probably straighten that out someday, but whatever. What was I running for a fucking D block? Fuck that. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Oh, yeah, I was trying that thing. Okay, so I gotta find a new D-block cover. Had to touch it again. Yes. Right, so there we go. It's only slightly cracked. That'll work. That's actually built for a drill plate. Ooh, there's one of my drill plates. Yay, fuck yeah. Alright, doing that shit. There we go. So I do have custom angles. Fuck yeah. These fuckers are bent up too, so they will fucking push together great. Cool. Alright, there we go. So stock looking C&D blocks with custom alignment angles. And they'll probably customly off a little bit. Alright, so I'm sure these kids are. Oh god, yeah, they're toasted. Look at that fucking thing. Whoa, got the brass and everything. I don't think we'll be pulling that out anytime soon. I'm out of brass sleeves, so I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do about that. Oh yeah, that's good fucking stuff. Really? Alright. Pliers in. Fuck, man, that was fucking in there. Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah, that's fucking done. Fucking whatever the fuck. Shit. I know I got some brass sleeves on it. Something I can at least use, because that's not gonna fucking work without it. The goddamn arms been all fucking worn out. Yeah, that was an old arm to begin with, but shit, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, it's actually broken. Fuck it, whatever. I got to buy new ones, and I don't have them, so this will at least work for now. This one's probably fucked up too, so knocked over, nothing. Fuck it, who cares? Alright, yeah, that kind of got a fucking tweak to it. Yeah. It's actually the first time we bent rods with brass. I guess they hold up until a certain point.
That's the hardest hit, and Norris has damaged the McLaren. Yeah, just got in off the turn 4, didn't rotate the car, and the rear
Oops.
stayed around, and you can see the damage has done to that. It's just cramming its way back.
There we go.
So, there's still
All right. So yeah, this is kind of a fucking shit setup, but it's gonna be fast. What do they always say? Fast is near the edge, out of control. Fast is loose. Loose is fast. I don't know. I don't know. The way this truck drives, man, it's just solid. Right? It just does what I tell it to, and it is a little wiggly, but I like it like that. So I don't know. It's not everybody's setup, I can tell you that. I've had some people try this setup and think, what the fuck? Uncontrollable. He said, no, your throttle figure is uncontrollable. You gotta drive it, man. You can't just fucking just pound it all the time. Right there. All right. One inboard, so we got Shaw. There we go. Let's back that up a little bit. Oh, not like that, fucker. Welcome to the Halo farm. Halo. Fucking ridiculous. I just don't care. I'm just like, you guys need more light? Here you go. You guys need to see it? Here you go. Oh, fucking shit. Where the fuck is my fucking... There. Right underneath my shit. Alright, this is where it gets tight. Trying to pull it in enough to... Or actually, should be pushing out. Yeah, it's not that bad. Yeah. A little bit angry. I'll fix that. Figure screws. Some shit's a little bent. They don't want to go together. Alright, fuck you. Alright, yeah, it's gonna take some massaging, I see. Just not too happy about how off that plate is. Alright. So we gotta open up the edges of this thing to fit the dimensions I've changed on that plate. Oh! What the? Just a torch fuck. Alright. Shit. You think I'm knocking over a beer? I'm gonna have it. Oh, come here. Get here right now. Kind of a little carbide cutter, so I'm going to be perfect for that. In fact, since that's just going to be a pain in the ass to find and or change, I'm just going to use a drill bit and then just kind of side guide it, whatever you want to call it. And then I want to go through it. Open it up a little bit. Kind of like that one. Bring it out, so it'll fit. There we go. Now, it's still a little bent on the backside, but a good technique will fix it. Good bashing. Better be too tight going in, come out normal, than too loose going in and come out broken. I just made that shit up. I have no fucking idea what it means.
Round 17 of Formula 1. Practice Friday is complete. Lewis Hamilton, top ahead of Charles Leclerc, George Russell in third, Antonelli in fourth.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm probably doing like maybe 6-month rebuild on shocks. That my problem is the shock bodies are starting to come into questionable wear amounts. Depending on what setup you have, you can really wear the hell out of them. I mean, the first ones I had on my Typhon, I actually took all the anodizing off the inside in the middle of the shock, like, you know, the normal stroke area. Alright. Oof, I'm there yet. Come on, you. Don't even put you in a vice, because I will. Angry little bastard. Well, I mean, it's all been, you know, totally fucked up from its original design. It has a right to be angry.
Hello everyone, welcome to the start of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix weekend.
But, yeah, I'm going to put it in a vice, because that bolt's going to pull right through it. Son of a bitch. You know, fuck, I'll just hit it with a hammer. This is as ghetto as I will ever get. See, perfect lineup. No, I didn't know. Okay. So now we got that all tagged in as tight as it's gonna get. Hey, you know, when we started out, it was pretty rough. Definitely a lot better. Don't have all that play in the rear end anymore. Still moves freely. We got better alignment specs now. You know, even with the bullshit, we still made a big improvement. Yeah. And besides, it's gonna handle like a dream anyway, because this thing always rips. Yeah, it was right. That's not good. That was kind of scary looking. All right, so back to my shiny shock tower. Right, just the bottom bolts, because the tops are going to be through that back piece. Or that one on the first one I did. Right. Nah, so much for countersunks. I was going to make it pretty, but fuck it. Let's just match it. Yeah, it's going to be one of those, right? Yeah, it's the same bolt. Yep. So that's got to go there. That's going to go there.
So, I was looking through how Williams are this far apart in the conversation. You said qualifying head-to-head between the two Williams drivers. In terms of one like pace, there's not much in it. But actually, Albon's race performance has been so sublimely consistent. The amount of times he sort of gets himself, does what he has to do to execute a good race. Lando Norris avoiding debris at the exit curve there. Probably work off one of the cars on there. I wonder if they'll use the opportunity to neutralise.
Spacers on the inside. I need them on the outside of these things. I need a big ass joint out here.
As well. The last time on that straight as well. So it's quite bumpy at high speed. We're going to get a better look.
Ah, a lot of fucker. Bitch ass punk motherfucker.
So all the cars will head back to the pit lane. And the clock will continue to tick down.
Beat your mom with a tire iron. Oh, that's a little big. Fuck it, whatever. You gotta be honest, as far as fuel tubing goes for doing shit like this, the silicone shit for nitro is actually better for drive shafts. But the heavy duty shit for jet fuel, the yellow shit that I'm using, is better for shocks. Because shocks will blow that fucking nitro tubing right the fuck off. They'll compress it and blow it into pieces. But you want more give when you're using axles, because if you overload them by over shimming, you'll do drivetrain damage eventually, either bearing damage or you'll just wear out your axles prematurely. It won't be instant, but you know it'll be sooner than normal.
It's an interesting point how much time you have there on this circuit to think about it. There are some tracks that are all completely instinctive.
Somewhere in the nuts. Come on. Going once, going twice. gonna kill your family. Shit. Really? No, I gotta set the tires on it right now. I'm gonna get that fucker out. No. Big goddamn nut. Oh, you wanna hear something funny? I'm converting to Islam. My new name is gonna be Osama Bendejo. There you go. So words of wisdom for the fucking day, dude. Get on there. Get on there.
The brakes and tyres are cold because they've just been going for 2 kilometres. A massive wide section racetrack which
Right.
all of the rest. It's bumpy, and you have to get the car from VMAX down to second gear. That's pretty much as difficult as a braking zone gets.
That's pretty good.
I can't think of anything else that would add difficulty to it. Apart from someone else trying to do it the same.
Alright. I'm just gonna grease it up. Well, I grease it. Yeah. I'm gonna bolt it in the car. Finish the car up. After that, I'm putting the shocks on it. It's done. But we got one major problem. I don't think we have enough fucking screws to do it. Most of these motherfuckers are gonna be big. You go all the way through that fucking 8mm thick fucking case I got. Or chassis. Or whatever. No, it's 8+5 or 8+4, I think. Yeah, one good one.
Yeah, I think so.
Fuck. I knew that was gonna be a problem at some point. I was running out of specialty shit. Brody, what are you doing over there, dude? Get fucking on my bed. So we got here. I'm still getting those spiders, but whatever. Yeah, that's why there's one of those round heads in there. Because don't have any long ones for the fucking counters. Shit, dude. Nope. That's not big enough. Long enough. Oh, that's actually bigger. 5. Fuck. Yeah, that's a problem. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, I got it, man. Fuck. I'm gonna go to the hobby shop in the morning, I guess, and get them. Put that hand back together. Fuck me, dude. That sucks. None of the parts I got in the past couple days have anything like that now. I mean, big fucking bearings and gears and shit. Look at that. Oh, that's, well, I mean, I could always cut it down. Big ass motherfucker. Fuck me, Martin. Just fuck. Not enough big goddamn countersunk screws to hold the rear end together. Yep. Yeah, I was using fucking these goddamn things. Well, I mean, I guess I can put it together and just change them out. Oh, we got half of them. I got behind them. Fucking using big ass screws and those things. Oh, ouch. Probably just too hot. That's right. Whatever.
Welcome back to Baku. Yes,
I can put this on now. So,
one
center bolt.
No.
That's going to be shorter ones. Figure that shit out. No, not that. Where the fuck did those go? Right. No, that's for that fucking thing. Can't use that. It's for the wing. Fuck. Right. And I still got my broken bullshit wheelie bar set up back here. Alright. Nope. That's kind of something.
So I'm a little bit more intrigued in this session to see the performance. Everyone, it's always.
Yep, sorry, I didn't mean to whack the camera there.
Sometimes already, but not there. And the fact that the extreme likewise on a second lap on a soft.
That's on the front. Sometimes it's hard to do that.
Joining Alvin on a 1 minute 42.865.
Fuck. So, put it all in there. How do you like this setup with this camera angle? I mean, would it be worth it to like just set the camera up and have it dangle in there instead of fucking having that goofy fucking light and everything? I mean, because honestly, I could hang it off the ceiling if I could get that dangle just right. You know, we'd have a big boom there. You put that on the camera or on the mic or something, you know. I can't really zoom it in like that. It doesn't look like that. Wish it did, but it really doesn't. More expensive camera probably would. Bitch. Alright. They're in together. Oh, rear end's done. Let's get it bolted up. Now what's up, 2 other people? Yeah, I know it's late, it's impromptu shit, but I just did the whole diff video and it's kind of part of the shock mod video. I'm going to document that before I forgot about it again, so I can share that whole modification setup, which is pretty cool. Dual range shocks and all that kind of shit. Eventually we're going to have to blow this out a little bit so it goes underneath the camera. There we go. Where did that thing go? Oh, that's not it, but it'll work. So, right. There's no spacer. I need spacer. Shit.
And then this is a circuit that this is a sector, right? They need a very, very strong earlier on.
Alright, so
Heading to the line.
get that in there.
Up against his teammate. The answer is ahead. He's the fastest driver on track. So Ferrari able to find pace on the soft side. Touch the wall.
Ah, fucker, slid out. Alright. Now let's go ahead and trim it flat so it's easier to get that to stay in there.
Bigger hit than Norris. It's front and rear. Oh, he is so lucky to get away with that. Front and rear, could have ripped off the suspension, but you get away with it. It's a more you can see why, yeah. It pushes back that one.
Grass-free axle in. Helps to get that thing to sit flat though, because you're going to bind it up if you don't. There we go. Okay. Now, around. Sorry, got a little tiny shim there. Just gonna make that up and There you go. Drop it in. Should the brace, lower brace. Back in set. Your pegs set in, or whatever you want to call locating pins. And get something stuck in it so it's going to stay there because you don't want it falling apart. Hi, Brody. What do you need? You go outside? I'll be right with you, buddy. Okay? Give me a second. If you go outside, you can't go far. I'm going to be mad if you do. Oh. Yep, we dropped the axle because the brace pushed us off. That's always fun. And we dropped the shim too. Thanks, Brody. I appreciate it. That's really nice of you to fuck up my whole thing I was trying to do here because you're fucking, just knocking me in the fucking elbow with your big fucking head. Oh, God, I love you, but you are such a dick sometimes. All right, come on, fucking. Let's go. Come on, you want to fucking bug me? Let's go. Go. Where are you going? You want to go outside fucking crazy if you think I'm going to fucking go.
This is what you can see live on the left-hand side. Not full frame.
Sorry. It's kind of important because the amount of torque you're going to be putting on the rear end is pretty extreme, and if your axles aren't shimmed, they'll tend to jack to one side or to one end of the car, I should say, when you put that torque to it. So it helps to have these shimmed up just a little bit. If you don't have any play in the axle and the whole thing's assembled, you overdid it. But if you got just a little bit, you're probably spot on. All right, this thing is getting get fuck in there. I'm playing with you. Don't fuck with me. This thing is being a whole lot of fun right now. Better not drop that damn axle again. Dude. Alright. Yep. Alright, sir, I'm slightly off camera on this one, but I gotta get this thing bolted down or I'm gonna kill it. Alright. Yep. Mm-hmm. There we go. You fucking kidding me? There we go. Okay. Finally got the rim together. Yeah, that's what it was. Shimming's off. Damn bushy didn't sit flat, but like I said, I got to take those bolts back out tomorrow anyway. So, yeah, it kind of sucks because that's really killing me from setting up the alignment.
Hello everyone, welcome to the start of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix weekend in 2025.
Yeah, I mean, I like that view when it was closer. It kind of looked like, to really see what the fuck I was doing. So I might just do that. I'll just string it from the roof. Get that, that light I can leave separate. It won't be in the fucking shot. Because it looks retarded, being on the OG camera on this one. Even if I bend that down a little bit, it's still like right there, unless I bring it all the way out. But it changes depending on exactly where I'm at. I'm trying to stay underneath the work, but stupid freaking chair. The one last night almost fucking killed me, and this one ain't much better. It's just kind of a bitch. Lots of shit. Excuse me. See how much that shit together. Alright. It's quite extensively long bolts for that. They're not even pushing the case off. This is huge. I imagine I don't have quite as much room in the front. But I quite doubt these little guys are going to hold it. And this thing is pretty notorious. for ripping shit apart.
So
I at least tighten up, I guess. At least I get an idea for where the chassis is at. There we go. That's actually not bad. Definitely brought the troop up. Now it's throwing me all over the damn place with the new shit. Oh, that one's not gonna work. No, that fucking slid in like a hot dog in a hallway. Yeah, it's never gonna fucking function on that side. And I got way not enough droop over here. Still? Come on, fucker. You're just sucking threads or what?
But actually, Albin's race performance has been so surprisingly consistent. The amount of times he's sort of
Yeah, I guess so.
what he has to do to execute the race.
But, yeah. Well, we have to reset it anyway because the fucking thing's not right. Close enough for now. We'll get these chassis braces fucking tightened up. So, we gotta get our single brace as I run it. One fucking bushing, done. Bolt that shit down. You know, it's stupid shit in there. Less parts, the better.
Red flags out. I reckon they are clearing the debris at turn 16. So all the cars will head back to the pit lane.
Get in
And the
there.
clock will continue to tick down if you're one of our newer viewers. Right, there's the debris.
Get
On
in
the
there.
race
There we go. Snug as a bug in a rug with a bug. And this one. That's why we have that mount set up like that. So we have one hole higher. More 5S badassness. Or V5, I should say. Fucker.
Russell was ill yesterday. Yeah, I was going to say. It sounds pretty peaky on the radio.
Alright, well, life's a bitch. Yeah, I know life's a bitch and marry one. You have little ones in there. Ah, is that it? Nope. Oh shit, I gotta check a buddy. He shouldn't be out much longer than that. Around here.
It's an interesting point how much time you have around this circuit.
Get him.
To think about the rate.
Yeah. Don't fuck with me. Thank you. Alright. Rear end assembled. Shocks, tires, we are finished. Brody!
See the drivers braking, okay, and then 5 meters later until they find
Some shit. Alright. Let's get this fucker done. Use the rears. And there's a shotgun shit.
From the beginning of the qualifying lap to the end of the qualifying lap, just to try to completely remove all thought.
Oh, don't worry, buddy. I'll be coming to bed in a minute, okay?
For turn 1 here is a perfect storm. As he says,
All done in a minute. Just finish this car.
the brakes and tyres are cold because they've just been burning for 2 kilometres.
Maybe I'll even heat up a steak and share it with you.
Massively wide section of racetrack which removes all of your
What is your problem, dude?
It's bumpy and you
Get him.
don't have to get the
Everything
car
needs
from
out here.
down to second gear. That's pretty much as difficult as a braking zone gets, isn't it? I can't think of
Yeah,
anything
it's
else
loose.
that would
Fuck.
add difficulty, really.
Alright.
Apart from someone else trying to do it at the same time next to you.
These fucking
You
things.
have to be top.
It's gonna lose.
Lando Norris goes to second quicker than his previous benchmark. It's Norris, Verstappen, Russell, and Lawson in the top 5. On board with the championship leader. Oscar Piastri, sensational win here. Pinching one away from Charles Leclerc. The more gracious move into turn 1. 1 year ago, 1.1 seconds off the back of his teammate and behind Verstappen. Get the ball. Yeah, roughly I think so.
Fuck. That's stiff as shit. Come on, really? Yeah, this is one of those fucking things. I had to grind one of these last time.
Let's find out.
Either that or I got pushed in the wrong way. Fucking shotguns. What, Brody? Come on. What's wrong with you, bud? Why are you all mopey and shit? Like keeping you. Oh, you know how many fucking nights you've done that to me? Okay, let's see if this makes any difference. This way. Fuck you.
Fails out of it and recovers neatly.
Brody, don't do it. I'm looking at that elbow. What? What do you want, buddy? What's the matter? I let you outside. Are you afraid to go outside without me? Wouldn't doubt that shit. I was afraid of everything else. Brody, look, I'm almost done, buddy. Literally, like 3 minutes away. Can you just give me 3 minutes? 3 more minutes? Come on. Fucker. Oh, you bitch. Slid sideways. Fucking bastard. Alright, Brody, seriously, give me a couple more minutes. I'll be done, okay? You fucking whiny goddamn motherfucker. Oh, great. There's anyone in there. Oh, we're on the insides. Okay, well, there's two settings not bad enough. Where should I go? Fine, I'll stop, okay? Just for you. Just because of you. Alright? Fuck it. I'll be way the fuck behind tomorrow, but whatever. Sorry, my dog won't let me fucking work anymore. Dude, I don't get you. I really don't. I really don't. You know, the more time I spend with you, the more time you want me to spend with you. You're an obsessive motherfucker. Alright, let's just see what the shocks are going to feel like in the front. Even though I got no set screws in the back, they're probably going to fall out, so I'll forget about them because of you. Oh, yeah. Perfect. All that travel, and it's not even that bad of an angle. And the axles, as you can see, are way in on both sides. Yeah. Let's turn off the end of the control arms. And that is a long travel setup right there. That is, oof. Yeah. That's why I set that up like that. That's why I changed those things. I'm going to have to lower the spring first. Thanks, Brody. Thank you. I appreciate that. Anything else you want to knock over right now, buddy? The fucking liquor store and pay me money for fucking dealing with you? Fucking thing. Pull these out so no, we're not fucking setting no set screws. You know, so I don't forget them tomorrow, because I fucking will, because somebody needs attention. Alright, bro, I gotta go. I gotta babysit a fucking dog. I don't know what his fucking problem is, dude. He's a neurotic fucking retard, but he's my dog. So I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night.